Okay guys, the first order of the day, and no, I don't have the same blue shirt on that I had Monday, or Tuesday I mean. This is a 76er shirt, that was an Adidas shirt, just to get that out of your minds. I like blue, it looks good on me, sorry. It might sound conceited. First order of the day is going to be Arby's, it's going to be $15 and some change. I got a screenshot, it's going to go to Christy, our usual. It didn't show up yesterday for some reason. But anyway, we're going to take it to her. It should be 7 miles or so. But anyway, let's go pick it up. I got that order. The old man working at Arby's told me he hated GrubHub. So, and I said, why? And he said, because I have to put tape on things, and I don't have to do that for anybody else. So he hates the entire process of GrubHub because of having to put tape on bags and drinks. I just think that's funny. But I will say I'm taking, like I said before, I'm taking the best order that comes through at the time. So using the Power app is either going to happen or not. I mean, if Doordash sends a better order before the others send one, then I'll take it. And by better order doesn't mean I'm going to sit around waiting for like gigantic orders to come in. I think that's the crutch of using Para for some people is they and that's something I'm pretty sure Doordash doesn't want to see either, is you just sitting around declining orders that are decent. Like yesterday I took several orders that were $7 for 1 mile. I'm not going to turn that down just because I didn't get $13. You know, I'm going to take decent orders. And if you're new to my channel, I usually don't take $6 for 3 miles. So if you see me decline those, that's why. It's just got to make sense for me. I don't do a lot of $7 for 4 miles. I have a criteria that I usually go by, and that's usually 3 miles and under for the most part with Doordash. Now GrubHub pays out more, so I tend to drive a little further for them. But it's got to make sense. Everything's got to make sense. Here's what they ordered. Now, can you please tell me what costs $55? I don't eat Indian food because I'm not a big fan of curry. But what in this list costs $55? I mean, I know all of it did, but it just doesn't look like it or sounds like it would be. It's mostly bread. Guys, we got another GrubHub order for $18 and some change. May look like a lot of miles, but there's no dead miles going to the restaurants. And they keep sending me orders from before I even drop off the food. So this is working out pretty good. I think we're already around $50, 3 orders. So yeah, I'm glad GrubHub's back to its usual self. Yesterday was just a little abnormal. I don't know what happened, just kind of odd. I don't know if they had system problems or what. It's very odd. Anyway, let's go pick this up. This is a pretty rough road, guys, so I'm sorry if the sound's not gonna be that great, but this is a lot of food from Arby's. I just was curious since I saw it was gonna be 13 miles, which I was like, dang, man. I was not happy with that at all. It looked like it was closer, but I looked at the details, and GrubHub is paying $11, and GrubHub's also paying an $8 bonus, and these people did not tip on the app. So it's $18 for 13 miles. I sent them my Uber Eats butter up text, the one where I talk about the seat warmer. I let them know their food was being taken care of. It was in hot bags, and that it was on a seat warmer. Told them the exact time I'd be there. Her text back to me seemed pretty ecstatic. There's a bunch of exclamation marks. So let's see if we get a cash tip out of this on top of the $18. Not a big fan of people that don't tip. I mean, GrubHub paid pretty good, and I also already have another order going back, so those miles are paid for because I'm going to Applebee's next for $21, and then that drop off's like 5 miles away from Applebee's. So I mean, we're doing good this morning. Haven't had to take any Uber Eats or Doordash, which I'm fine with. You know I love GrubHub, but yeah, let's see if these people tip on top of the $18 payout. We got another GrubHub order for $18 and some change. may look like a lot of miles, but there's no dead miles going to the restaurants. And they keep sending me orders from before I even drop off the food. So this is working out pretty good. I think we're already around $50, 3 orders. So yeah, I'm glad Grubhub's back to its usual self. Yesterday was just a little abnormal. I don't know what happened, just kind of odd. I don't know if they had system problems or what. It's very odd. Anyway, let's go pick this up. All right, I'm back where I like to be in my area. I got a Doordash for, it presented itself as 15 for 10.7 miles. It's actually going to be 17.50 for 10.7 miles. I'm going to take it. I'm already driving today. It seems to be passing the time, plus making me money. So I'm going to take it. It meets my qualifications. I like to get at least $1.75 a mile. If I've never mentioned that before, I'm mentioning it now. But you know, I do know I got to come back, but I'm pretty sure I'll get something on the way back. If not, it is what it is. I'm having a good day. I'm not gonna knock any orders. That's my first DoorDash order. I was paused from 10 to 1 o'clock because I was doing so much GrubHub, but now we're on the 1:30 to 4 o'clock block with DoorDash, so we're going to start taking some orders here. You know, of course, whatever comes in, the best. I did have a Uber Eats come in. It was $11.98 for 3.2 miles. It was an order on arrival. I called it, and they said it was going to be a 30 to 40 minute wait. Was I okay with that? And I said no, so you know, canceled it for excessive wait time. But let's get this Nuke's Eatery order for $17.50, going 10.7 miles. That was a great order. That's customers that live 10.7 miles away from the restaurant and tipped $14. I mean, they get it. I mean, that's what you should do, in my opinion, if you live that far away. You have to remember, DoorDash and Uber Eats and GrubHub is all a luxury. It's just not something that's, you know, needed. It's not. I mean, it's not a necessity, is what I'm trying to say. You don't have to do this. You can go get it yourself. So when you do use the apps, you should tip accordingly. People have to drive so many distance, so many miles, and that's a good tip, in my opinion. $14 for 10.7 miles. I'm cool with that. Trust me. I turn on GrubHub to try to get an order on the way back, because you know it does put you out of your zone. DoorDash thinks it's feasible to pay $3.50 for 10.7 miles when they know you got to come back, and they put you out of the zone, and they're not going to send you an order until you get into the zone. So, I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. It makes sense business-wise on their end, but it's not right for the drivers. But you know, I got totally lucky. That was a good tip. They do send orders that are this far for far less. $3, $4, $5. I've seen them, refused them, and will continue to refuse them. That came across as $15, like I said, for 10.7 miles. Probably wouldn't have taken it. The $2.50 extra that Para revealed does make it worth it to me. I mean, it takes it up to $1.75 per mile, which that's my threshold most of the time. So anyway, let's try to get another order here. We got a Red Lobster order for $7. That's what it's going to be, $7. Going 2.2 miles. And I just want to say right now, I just commented on a comment from DoorDash Dad on my Para video yesterday. I'm sorry, man. I hope I didn't disappoint you. I may have. I do have high standards and high morals, but it has to be, what am I trying to say? It has to be reciprocated. Like I understand the terms of service, but then again, the terms of service aren't good for the independent contractor, because you know, you shouldn't be hiding tips to begin with. I mean, I've had the example before. If you're a roofer, you're not just gonna go put a roof on somebody's house for a surprise payment at the end. It just shouldn't work that way. There's no surprises on GrubHub. You know, they pay the distance. Like I had an order today. They paid $18 for me to go 13 miles. I took it. There was no tip added to that. And then when I got there, they gave me a $7 tip. They probably are used to waiting on their food because nobody will take it to them. I got the order when it was placed, and I took it to them before it was supposed to be there. And they said that's the first time they'd ever got their food that early. And, you know, so, or on time. So, I mean, if they would just be transparent, a lot of these orders would get picked up and taken immediately and not tossed around. $8 orders for 8 miles. If it's actually 15, why not just tell the driver $15? It's only hurting you as a company. It's hurting you as a company, as an independent contractor, and it's hurting the customer the most, which is supposed to be the most important thing. If they're the most important thing and getting their food is top priority, because people do get deactivated for being late and such, why not present it $15 right off the bat and not worry about people sitting around taking the best orders? If we're all sitting around and the orders are just coming through, whoever's going to get the $15 for 8 mile order is going to get it. It's not going to matter. So you'll still have people sitting around waiting on those orders, and people were getting the orders before them. You see what I'm saying? I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. You know, I'm going to use it because, like, that's the biggest day I've ever had this year, to my knowledge. I mean, I can go back and look. Pretty sure I'm right. I haven't had $136 or whatever it was on Doordash, and I can't remember. I know it hasn't been this year. But, you know, I don't expect that to happen every day. My morning, I started out with GrubHub. That's all I did was GrubHub. Now I'm doing Doordash. It's whatever order is the best order for me at that time is what I'm going to take. I don't care what app it comes from. But I do want to not sit around and decline, because that's all the crap orders that are being sent to me. So now that I'm accepting orders, they're sending me better orders. Like, let me go pick this one up because I'm sitting here talking too long. But yeah, I mean, it's just, you know, it is what it is. I've got to do what I got to do. If DoorDash does whatever they need to do, it'll be a ton of us. And I don't think it will be detrimental to me because I survived all this time on GrubHub and the little bit of Uber Eats that I get and Roadie. I mean, I could always move my business to Tallahassee and do Bite Squad. I could include it. So there you go. And DoorDash Dad, that was not solely directed at you. I didn't say your name. It's not a call out. I'm just trying to, you know, answer the question. Basically, you said they got me. I think it's a independent decision. And based on your market area, like my market area, DoorDash is not that great. You just do DoorDash, and it shows that it's great in your area. You seem to do well with it, and Pedro does well with DoorDash. But in my area, it's just dissipated. It's just non-existent almost. The way I was doing it, and doing it this way. Seems like they appreciate you taking orders, so they start giving you more orders. But the orders I was getting was not appreciating me. So that's all I have to say about that, really. You know I respect you, DoorDash Dad. You've got me to download the app that I use to upload this. I've given you my personal number, which you've never called, but I don't hold that to heart. I mean, it's just there if you ever need it, man. If you ever want to talk, please give me a call. I like what you do for the community. I like that you basically sponsored Kim and had her YouTube channel pinned for I think through the entirety of her getting to 1,000 subscribers. I mean, you do a lot for us, and I like your emotions. I like when you get upset about things and you have passion. I love all that, and I understand you not wanting to use Para. I totally get it. It's not a problem. All right, well, we're going to take this one because it just makes sense. It's $7, going 2.3 miles for McDonald's. That last order was actually $8. The Para app is apparently having issues, so nothing's perfect. It is a free app, so can't complain too much. But I have heard of the app having issues before, so hopefully it gets corrected soon. But anyway, let's go pick this one up. Smoothie King going 2.9 miles. We're about to go pick up. Should be ready when we get there. Usually is. I did want to give a shout out to Dashing with Flash. He's got about 100 subscribers last I checked. You guys should be following him. He's great. His channel, he's got a great sense of humor. He definitely speaks his mind, and I think you guys are missing out if you're not subscribed to him. So go check him out. All right, well, we're going to take this one because it just makes sense. It's $7, going 2.3 miles for McDonald's. That last order was actually $8. The Para app is apparently having issues, so nothing's perfect. It is a free app, so can't complain too much, but I have heard of the app having issues before, so hopefully it gets corrected soon. But anyway, let's go pick this one up. All right, guys, we got another order from Smoothie King, and it's going to go, it said 3.4 miles. I think it's wrong. I'm thinking more like 2.8, something like that. Not a big difference, but something in that neighborhood. Anyway, it's for $6.90. We're taking it because it's kind of dead right now, and we're off schedule with Doordash until 4:15, and we're just on the block with GrubHub. We got an order for Chick-fil-A, but it was not a good order, so let's go drop this off. Market is so weird, man. Like, I haven't had an order in like 30 minutes. It's just insane. I don't understand why. I don't know. You got 3 apps, you think you'd have orders coming in. Not even any bad Doordash orders. So, or the other apps. There's nothing's coming in. But anyway, oh well. We'll sit there and wait longer, I guess. Surely dinner time's got to pick up, right? You think? Guys, we finally got an order. Uber Eats going 2-point-something miles, and it's for $13 and some change. Man, that's a long time. That's a long time in between orders. I think I clocked it at 40 minutes. That's tough. I was getting irritable and actually getting sleepy. That doesn't happen often. I don't usually have breaks like that in the action. I don't know what was going on. It's very odd. Anyway, looks like I got a double chin going too. Yeah, that friend of mine just left. He let me know he's leaving, so I picked up his block. He dropped the block, which I don't encourage anyone to do because that makes it to where you can't get scheduling pretty much. But he dropped his block, and I picked it up, and hopefully we'll get some orders. The first Uber Eats I got earlier turned into $8.20, so I got an increased tip on that. It's 5:52 right now, and there are no orders coming in still. I don't know, it's raining, so that's usually a plus. That's why he went home. He said it's about to storm. I'm out here till 7, man. Bring it on. I'll put a rain jacket on, wear a hat. But yeah, like when my 4:30 to 8 o'clock shift started for Doordash, I declined like 14 straight orders because they were trash. I mean, they were really bad, all of them. And it's a huge difference. You can tell, like, the 1:30 to 4 o'clock shift that I just like was taking orders left and right because they were good. I was getting orders, but with those probably 14 straight declined orders, it's like you get punished. I truly believe that now that I see this, because I mean I may have got 2 orders from them in an hour, and if you go back to the home page, it says it's busy, which only means people aren't taking $3 orders most of the time. It's really usually not that busy. But they probably have too many dashers out. But I mean, you're not even gonna throw me some orders to look at? I mean, it's just, I don't know. I think you're punished if you decline that many or so in a row. I feel like they think you're not gonna take anything, so they don't send nothing to you. And that's fine. I mean, I've already met my goal for the day. You know, most people would go home and not sit in their car. I'm out here to make some money, so I'm waiting on some Uber Eats or GrubHub to send me something, and we'll see how it goes. We only got like an hour left. No worries. I think we're over 140 right now, so I'm good. Well, guys, we took a $7 order from Nuke's Eatery that turned out to be 8, but of course we already knew it was 8 because we do the Para app. So anyway, Para was down a little bit today, but it got back up, so there's no worries. going to have issues every now and then. There's a lot of people using it. Not a fan of the chat that's on there. I think the less you have running on an app, the smoother it'll run. That's why I'm so glad that Doordash has taken out the integrated chat feature, because they already have enough problems. They didn't need to add that. But at least on my end, the integrated chat feature is gone for Doordash. You can hit message and it'll go to your text messages as it used to. So that was my last order for the night. Unfortunately, I was on the phone with my wife and the Doordash bell didn't make a sound, and I didn't feel a vibration in my hand or anything, and I didn't feel the para notification in my hand or nothing. I don't know what it was. I had her on speakerphone, so, and I was driving. So anyway, I missed a Stonefire Grill. $18 order, man. I don't know how far it was going to go, but I damn sure would have took it to end my night. But anyway, it is what it is. I just can't believe I missed that. No worries. I do believe that tomorrow, if I get a bunch of bad orders in a row, I'm just going to take one that's not so bad and roll with it, because see, I finally took that order. It was $7. It turned into $8, and I got an $18 order. I mean, I think they just want you to keep rolling, man. I think you just probably have to take one of those orders that just suck sometimes. I'm not taking the real awful ones, but I'll take a bad one that I consider bad. I consider a bad one like $6 for like 4.2 miles. To me, that's awful. But I'll take one of those to see if I can get the ball rolling. You know, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I'm picking up some pizza because the wife ain't cooking. All right, guys, I usually do this at the end of the day from the day that I worked. So anyway, we'll talk about Thursday. I usually do the editing when I get up Friday morning, the next morning, and had an issue with my cats. I don't usually deal with the cats, but everybody was either asleep or at work, so I dealt with the issue. I'm having to watch the road. There's like tires everywhere in the road for some reason. Somebody had a massive blowout. Anyway, yesterday was pretty good. It was all right. We were over our goal. We had let me see here. We had 2 Uber Eats, and it was about $21 and some change. We had 5 Doordash for $47.50, and we had 4 GrubHub for around $78 and some change. So we had a total of 11 deliveries. A few less than yesterday. I mean, we had 13 Doordash yesterday. So anyway, we hit about 147. So going into today, I'm at $472 or something, 71. I don't know, something like that. I don't know what I can't remember what the number is. But my goal today is 121. That'll break 600 for the week. We only need $21 to break our weekly goal, which is 500. But we're going to shoot for 121. It's Friday. You know, I don't usually work a whole day, so we'll see what we get. And appreciate you watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe, notification bell so you don't miss anything. And hope you enjoyed Thursday's content. See ya.